Alright, welcome back to another round of playing the Wizards with myself, Saruman versus Radagast. Before I start back over at Saruman's side, I am going to, when I went back and fudged a little and allowed Gimli to play the Elfstone at Gundabad, I forgot to draw back up to 8. So I'm going to draw back up to 8. There we go. Now we're at 8 on this side, and now we can move back to the other side. Okay, here we are. We are at Isengard. And we are in the untap phase. We've got a few wounded characters, not great. We need to get to a haven and quickly. And safely. These drakes are not messing around. So we're going to bring in Saruman. And then I think it doesn't really matter how I move things around. It's not particularly important, but I'll just go ahead and put Saruman over Éomer and Theoden both. And there we go. So only Aragorn is under general influence. So that's a nice fat 11 unused general influence. Can't beat that. Okay, and then we will stay here this turn, and so we have to face the automatic attack with 3 strikes, prowess of 7, not nothing. So we need to try and keep everyone who's untapped currently untapped. So let's see what my opponent throws at us. Okay. So we're not moving, but my opponent can still play hazards on us. Our hazard limit is 6. All right, and over here, we can play a Landrake on them. Now we can play the Landrake to try and tap someone, or we can play the Landrake to try and take one of the wounded characters out. Let's see, if we were to attack Éomer, we would probably force him to tap, and then that would mean that someone would have to try and remain untapped against the automatic attack. Alternatively, we can just target down Gamling or Haldir and try and take out their sage. Obviously, Saruman's a sage, but we can imagine that they don't want to be tapping Saruman for sage cards like Marvel's told, so it's an interesting decision. Not sure what the right play is. We know that their automatic attack at Isengard is 3 strikes with a prowess of 7. We know they have 4 untapped characters, and we assume they didn't just go to Isengard to play Saruman. They're probably trying to play that Palantir. That would make sense. And so, yes, that's my thought process. That's a reasonable thought process. I don't think I'm imagining anything I don't actually know. So, yeah. Difficult decision. Let's, we don't know if they have anything to buff warrior attacks or anything like that. So, yeah, it's either Éomer or Haldir, I think. Who do we go after? Oh, I forgot to untap that Shield of Ironbell Ash. Okay, who do we target? Haldir is, if he taps his shield, will be at -1, so that's a pretty sure thing. I think we can get him. Éomer less so, but if he taps, yeah, again, it won't be great for them. He'll probably want to tap. Let's attack Éomer. Okay, so what do we do here? If we don't tap Éomer, he's got to beat an 8. He goes down to 0 to beat an 8. Not impossible. Yeah. Okay. Let's tap Eomer. We'll get that marshalling point if we can. 3. And he rolls a 9. Excellent. All right. Very nice. Okay. And so they're not. Oh, and so that's all they have to play against us. So we bring our hand back up to 8. Irith. Okay. Yes, we're not going to play Lure of Nature on them because they're not moving. We'll save that for the next turn. And we'll bring our hand back up to 8. Oh, Cave Drake. Okay, so we can get them on the way out of here. All right, and so that's the end of their movement hazard phase. And now we're in the sight phase. And yes. And I don't know what to do. We are a little bit stuck. If I don't tap with Saruman, they're going to place a strike on Saruman anyway. I don't really want Aragorn or Theoden to take on another. To take on another 2 corruption points. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, let's, yeah, okay, let's, if we leave Saruman untapped against this strike, he'll be 3 to beat a 7. Not impossible, but not great. I don't like it. So let's tap Theoden, let's tap Saruman, and let's leave Aragorn untapped and then they can do whatever they want to. Who do they want to put that 3rd strike on? I think they're going to choose Aragorn, just because they want to waste our turn if they can. So, all right, let's do it. Theoden has 5, and he rolls an 8, no problem. Saruman has 6. Oh, snake eyes. Yikes. Okay, Saruman is wounded. Roll his body check. All right, he rolls a 7. Oh, boy. Okay, and then Aragorn has 7 minus 3 is 4. And he rolls an 11. Okay, and then Aragorn is going to tap the site to play the Palantir of Orthanc. Oh boy, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Our wizard is wounded. And half our party is wounded. And Aragorn has 4 corruption points. Yes, this is bad. Okay. And so we're at the end of turn phase. We can discard if we so choose. I might actually discard the Riders of Rohan. It's gonna be a minute before we are able to do anything except get back and get safe. So I'm gonna discard them and draw 2. Sun. Okay, that might help. And Doors of Night. All right. Other side. Okay. And we will. I think we're going to actually discard a Rinmir. And Dragon's Desolation. Excellent. Okay. So that's the end of their round. And now we're back over here in the untapped phase for this. Oh yeah, they're in different places. They're in different places. Okay. We're in the untapped phase for Radagast's side. And I don't think there's anything we can really move. We could bring in Peath. It's not the worst thing. Yeah, I'm going to do it. We always have the option to dismiss a character, a follower, if we don't want them. So I'm going to bring her in for now. And if we want to dismiss her or dismiss Amber, she's tough. She's got 4 prowess, 7 body. She's got the ranger skill. I think we'll go with her. And then now we're in the movement hazard phase. This company is going to stay in Rivendell. This company is going to move to Rivendell. Okay. And let's handle the moving company first. We can't draw, we can draw one less. Ooh, fellowship, okay. And now over here we can draw 3. Orc Raiders, Éowyn, and Ahorahil. Okay, so they're moving through Gundabad. That's not a place that they're moving through Gundabad. That's not a place that Ahorahil can attack. Yeah. We could play Doors of Night, but I'm wondering whether we want to actually take advantage of the Gates of Mourning buff for this long event sun. And if we play Doors of Night, I mean, what does that do for us? Not a tremendous lot. Whereas if we don't do that and allow Gates of Mourning to stay in play, then all of the men in our moving company next turn get a +1 prowess modifier, which might really be helpful on the trip. Oh yeah, Isengard's tapped. Yeah, okay, so that's my thinking. No Doors of Night right now. Let's see, they have a party of 3, a hazard limit of 3, and they are all really... Why is Black Arrow tapped? Okay, go. They're all really tough. They're all very, very tough, especially against orcs. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Let's see. Is there something we have over here? Okay, I will play a Ahorahil and tap him immediately to bring 5 cards in from the discard. I think we're going to go... let's do Early Harvest, Muster Disperses, 2 Choking Shadows, and doubled Vigilance. Okay. There we go. So bring that in from the sideboard. And I don't think I'm going to bring in Éowyn anytime soon either. Probably rather bring in Ioreth. Okay, so I'm going to discard Éowyn. I'm going to discard... I'll do the Warriors, I guess. Okay. Okay, and they've arrived. Let's see, looking over at their hand, upside down, they've arrived, they have 8 in their hand, then Radagast, the Radagast's turn. Would I play anything? No, so their movement hazard phase is fine too. Okay, okay, and now, so we've arrived, everyone's in Rivendell. I think I will tap Radagast to bring... Playable only a Haven. This Wizard's Ring is really good. Yes, it has 4 corruption points, but it makes him a lot sturdier, and he's got so much, it gives him so much direct influence. I think I'm going to tap Radagast to bring the Wizard's Ring into the play deck and shuffle. We still have more than 5 cards, but not much more. I'm hoping this comes up before we leave Rivendell. Okay, and that's it for our side phase, and so now we can discard 1 and draw up to 8. I might like this. I don't think we are going to discard anything. Okay, other side. Oh boy. Yeah. So we will discard. Do we want to discard anything here? I don't really have any burning need for Doors of Night right now. Well, do I? I don't know. I can't touch them. They're so strong. I'm going to discard the Warriors for now. And praise to Eldareth. Okay, well that's a reason to maybe have played Doors of Night. Okay, well... Okay, and that's the end of their turn. That's the end of the round.